folks, Randy here at Frontline Games, and today on Randy versus Pink Hat, or sitting across from Pink Hat, we just got some great news for Modern.
Hot off the presses.
Hot off the presses.
Modern is rotated.
Rotated. It's almost like other game systems, how they do their rotation, and that is by the banned and restricted list.
Yeah, this feels very Yu-Gi-Oh-esque.
Yeah.
We lost Hogak, Risen Necropolis.
And Faithless Looting. Both got banned. But the thing that's been happening every time a banned and restricted list gets talked about in Modern, and I sell out of the card, and I sold out of it again, Stoneforge Mystic is unbanned.
I've been waiting for this day.
So, on Sitting Across today, we're going to play two different Stoneblade decks. Okay? The key card being Stoneforge Mystic. I am playing a Jeskai build of Stoneforge Mystic.
If you've ever seen me play Magic, in Modern specifically, you know I have an affinity for Eldrazi's. So I'm playing green-white Eldrazi's. I found a sweet list online that I really liked, and I'm looking forward to smashing Randy in Modern.
I actually think Tyler has the advantage in this matchup because of Karn. Great creator. It shuts off any swords
that he gets.
That I get.
And it makes it so he can't bounce his Batterskull back to his hand. I think going forward in Modern, because Stoneforge Mystic is a part of the format, the card decks actually get better because of it as well. Because they don't have a way, that's just a main board way that they answer the Stoneforge cards.
So we're going to switch to the overhead, and we are about to play paper, rock, scissors to determine who goes first. We've already decided our opening hands, but we wanted to see who's going first.
Right.
So
the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to shuffle them face down. Because I'm shuffling them and they're my cards, I actually have to pick first. Otherwise, Randy's going to say I'm a cheater.
Oh, okay. So let's see here. I got Rock Lobster.
Scissors loses to rock.
Yeah, so I'll go first. Love it. No paper tiger for me.
Never lucky.
So my opening hand is pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. So I'm going to lead it off with a Spire Bluff into a Serum Visions.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm going to draw a card. Ooh, spicy changes that I've made to the deck. And let's see here. I will put this one on top and this one on the bottom. And pass turn to you, sir.
Alright, take a draw. Ooh, that's a very sweet card. That makes my hand go from unplayable to unbeatable, basically. Play a Brushland, I'm going to lose a life, and cast a Noble Hierarch.
Yay, so that actually kind of might make me think of other things that I need to do on this next turn. So untap. We can go like this. Now I could run this out, but I know he's playing the Eldrazi build. Nobody's playing Brushland without playing Eldrazi.
That's fair. That's reasonable.
You know, maybe green-white elves, but I haven't seen green-white elves in forever. It's usually green-black elves.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like if he plays a temple, you know, he can play a Thought-Knot Seer.
Yep.
So this creature is dangerous on the field, mana ramp. And I kind of want to slow that down a bit, so I'm just going to bolt.
Bolt the bird.
Yeah, and that was the card I kept on top from the Serum Visions.
Oh, sure, that's fair.
So pass turn to you.
So the card I drew last turn was in fact an Eldrazi Temple.
Yeah, look at that.
So I'm just going to cast an Eldrazi Displacer, just casual, just 3-drop on 2.
And that's fine.
Go
ahead. Untap. Yeah, being able to cast that is pretty good. So now I'm kind of still in that same pickle. I can probably handle the Displacer, but Reality Smasher is smash smash. I don't want to do that. But where I have these cards in my hand, I think I will just pass the turn. And actually, this card is pretty relevant too.
Going into blue mana is kind of scary for me.
Yeah.
So I think I'm actually just going to start the turn by going to the battle step and battling for 3.
Yeah, I'll go down to 17. That's an easy choice.
Yeah, play another Brushlands, tap 4 because it's tapped for 2 for Eldrazi's, and cast a Thought-Knot Seer.
So this is exactly what I was preparing for, and I'll play a Mana Link.
Yeah.
Because Displacer and Thought-Knot Seer,
it's sweet.
It's garbage. Okay, so go to my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh, that was kind of, I don't know. He's down to 4 cards. I am going to do this. That's gonna go into play tapped, and we're gonna put a Stoneforge out.
All right, reasonable.
You know, so hopefully we don't see a Karn. That would be sucky for me.
Hopefully you see a Karn. Karn is sweet.
Hopefully we don't. But I'm gonna get a Batterskull and put it in my hand. So Batterskull to the hand and pass the turn.
Yep. Unfortunately, the Eldrazi decks are not known for their removal suites. So Stoneforge is pretty good where it's at. That was a pretty bad draw.
So I'm kind of gambling that he doesn't have a.
I'm sorry, I had to take a point for that, by the way.
Oh yeah, brushland.
Yeah.
No, brushland for the white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to go to the combat step again and attack for 3.
Yay! I'll go down to 14.
And I'm going to go ahead and deploy another Eldrazi Displacer, not very good in multiples.
Yeah.
I'll take 1 from that as well.
Okay.
Say go.
Alright, so untap. Ooh, this was a great draw. Really liked it. So, you know, he knows that I have Batterskull, so I don't see him necessarily attacking right away, but he has the ability to blink the token. And when you blink the token's gone. So I have to think about how I want to do things. So I am going to pass turn.
Okay. I'm going to take a draw step. That was an interesting draw. So because I know he's got a bunch of mana open, he's probably wanting to deploy the Batterskull. So I think I just want to attack here for 6.
Okay, so with him attacking, I am going to Snapcaster, and I am going to a Displacer.
Yeah.
And I will take another 3.
Sweet.
So I will go to 11.
Since Randy fell for my trap card, I'm going to play the land I drew for turn and cast Karn the Great Creator.
And I am going to exile Karn the Great Creator, and I was prepared.
Yep. And I'm going to say go.
Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we go. We'll just put that in so it can't be countered. Equip, swing for 4 at you.
I will take 4.
Deal 2 more to you, and I'll draw a card.
Yep.
Sweet. Go ahead.
Now, unfortunately, Snapcaster Mage is not exactly what's the ideal for exiling. But that is fine, because now I can do this and almost kill him.
Almost.
Because on the swing back, I'm only taking 7. So it'll be a 4. So unless he has like bolt, I'm fine. Yeah. So we're just gonna play a smasher.
Yep.
And smash.
So I'll take 8, go to 3.
Yep. And this leaves him, if he plays his Batterskull, it's gonna leave it on blocking detail.
Possibly. Alright. Draw. So that was a great draw for me, and I like it a lot. So what we do is we want to kind of mix things up a bit. We're going to play a Manus Rider.
Yeah.
So Manus Rider being really good. We're going to swing with these 2.
Yep.
Alright, so you'll take 7.
Yep. I'll take 9.
8, 9.
Yep.
And I'll draw a card.
Yep. Go to 2. Do you have another bolt?
Yes.
Okay.
So I drew the bolt, and it works.
Never lucky. So, because we're going to be playing 5 games today, we are actually going to play another game 1 before sideboards. Because this time I will get to go and play.
Yeah.
So
and I think that's fair.
Yeah. While they're next doing what they want to do, I floated out on Displacers. I had another Displacer Smasher in my hand. I was waiting for the lands to play the Karn the previous turn. Your deck drew a bunch of spells, and they got me.
Well, being able to get in with the Snapcaster Mage, Snapcaster Bolt, and then having the sword come in, equip, and attack, getting a card. But Force of Negation was just absolutely bonkers good there.
For sure. There's not a way I can even play around that because it's a free spell. So just waiting to see if it resolves or not.
Yeah. Oh, this hand. I like it and I don't like it, but I like it.
Also, same.
And I have to wait for you. What do you want to do?
So, Oddly enough, because I hit all my mana and I can't cast any of these spells because you need to have specifically colorless mana, I cannot produce it with his hand, so I'm going to be mulliganing it.
So, one-liners aren't worth keeping even if you do have 2 bolts and the ability to cast those 2 bolts.
Yeah.
You don't want to try to gamble on getting a second land. There's 23 land in this deck, so with Modern and in Legacy, you get to kind of cinch down your land base. Most land bases like are 25 to 27 in control decks,
Yeah.
minus Legacy and Modern.
The mulligan rule, the London mulligan rule in Modern specifically, is such a powerful mulligan that it really changes the format just based on what hand you're allowed to keep.
Yeah.
Because like mulliganing the first time is basically free. Like sure you lose a card, but it doesn't feel like that.
So this hand is really good, and I think I can afford to put this on the bottom. You know, so that's going to go to the bottom. I'm going to keep this 6.
This hand is textbook medium, and I think that's good enough for this deck.
Yeah. Where you are on the play, it hurts a lot because if he goes temple,
That's
can't
modern.
beat that.
It's modern. Alright, so you're good on your 6?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to go Prismatic Vista, go to 19.
You get a waste?
I am not getting a waste. I'm going to get a Forest.
Oh, okay. Because that can get a waste.
That can absolutely get a waste, and that is such a sweet interaction.
It is.
It's a fetch land that fetches waste. But, you know what else fetches waste? Ancient Stirrings.
Yeah.
And I really want to cast this card in this deck. Does it resolve?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to force a negation it.
I'm not going to force negation that.
Well, because we can fetch this card with Stoneforge Mystic when we draw it, I don't want to ever get that card off of it.
Yeah, you want to get Stoneforge Mystic to do Stoneforge Mystic type things. And what's sad is because of the way my hand is yes, I need to keep it because of these 2 cards mainly, and this card later in the game. I am probably going to be doing other things with my mana.
So, because next turn we're probably just going to jam these instead of this. So this is actually like really hard because I might grab these 2. There's an argument to get another land because I'm kind of land light, and this card is just such a hoser. But I think it is going to end up being this.
Yeah,
one.
because that can kind of blink things, and
Yeah.
you know, if I have to get Batterskull on the field, you can handle that.
Yeah.
The one creature you never want to blink is, of course,
Snapcaster Mage. That sounds so bad.
Pass turn.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's say. All right, I'm gonna just play that tapped and pass turn.
Draw a card for turn. Well, that was probably the best card I could have drawn because that's a white source.
Okay.
So
So it looks like we're gonna see a Stoneforge. Is that what we're gonna see?
I am going to lose a life and cast Stoneforge Mystic.
Yep. So that Batterskull that's at the bottom, he's gonna go get. Batterskull is also very hard for me to defeat main deck.
I am in fact grabbing the Batterskull.
Yeah.
There is an argument for because I am playing a Sword of Fire and Ice, and he is a red and blue deck.
Yeah, Sword of Fire and Ice. Oh.
I could grab it, but I don't because I have the Displacer in my hand. If he doesn't answer this, I can eventually displace my own Stoneforge to grab it later.
Yeah.
So I think I do just want the Batterskull. And then
So-
I'll just say go.
My best draw here would be a removal spell for that. Ask and ye shall receive.
Randy, you're so good at this game. Why do you never win?
Top deck hero right there. Go ahead.
He's so talented and gifted.
So now I think I am starting to get in the driver's seat here, which I like. So Tavern
to name Eldrazi.
Yeah.
Because I know how my cards work.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to go ahead and tap these 2, play Talisman of Unity,
Okay,
and then cast another Ancient Stirrings.
that seems fair.
Who says you're not allowed to draw you can draw a bunch of cards in Modern? That is an interesting draw. I'm actually going to grab
And I know that he has a Displacer and
the
a Batterskull.
Thought-Knot Seer.
Okay, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
Because next turn you can
There you go.
cast it.
And it's going to resolve.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go to my turn.
Yep. Draw step. Click you. So, yeah, clicking him is great. By Thought Not Seer.
That is a safe, cowardly
You
choice.
do get to draw.
I do get to draw a card.
Yep.
that card.
So we get to see Displacer, Batterskull, Noble Hierarch, and of course the Unknown. But by me getting rid of the Thought-Knot Seer, I don't have a 4/4 on the board that's looking at my hand.
Okay, so because there's no free counter spells that counters creatures unless he's got exactly Pact of Negation and he'll lose the game anyway, I'm actually not going to tap the Brushland or the Cavern for red to make this uncounterable, or white, I guess. So I'm actually just going to tap these for 3 colorless.
Well, you do need a white, so you might as well tap that for
Yeah,
white.
for white. That's what I'm sorry. Cast Eldrazi Displacer.
Yep.
And a Noble Hierarch.
Yep. So, yep.
And I will say go.
So now it's like, what do we do here? That was an okay draw. It's okay in the fact that we need to kind of think about that Displacer versus Noble Hierarch.
Yeah, historically, Displacer's always ruined a lot of combat math for people. The card is very powerful, just being able to like have a recurring...
We'll get in for 3.
Yep.
Because I don't think you're going to blink the Vidalian Click.
I do not think I'm going to... This deck just conveniently has a bunch of cards I just never want to blink.
And I'm going to pass turn.
Do you have any more effects during my draw step?
No.
Not going to click me again?
Nah.
Do I need to get a shirt that says don't click me, bro?
Sure. How about Don't Daze Me? I wish Daze would make it into Modern. That'd be cute.
So, because he probably has a counterspell for this Batterskull in my hand,
Possibly.
I think I'm just going to
Play another...
tapping counterspell for white,
For another Displacer.
play a Displacer,
Mhm.
tap 2, play another Talisman of Unity,
Yeah.
and then go to the battle step.
I'm going to snap in and bolt.
Make sure to bolt the one that doesn't have summoning sickness.
Yep, the one that can attack before it gets the Exalted trigger.
And we'll say go.
So that's pretty good. So now we've got some leverage here, and I like it. We're going to do this. We're going to play this, bounce that, and draw a card.
Yep.
And we're going to take 2, and might as well get in for 3, because Reality Smasher still kills this no matter what. And if he attacks into it with this, I can block with Snapcaster. So I think that is fine. Go ahead.
Go into my turn.
Yep. His best draw is probably Reality Smasher.
Well, he has 2 mana open, so that means I'm probably not getting my Batterskull resolve still. So I'm going to tap Cavern for white, play Displacer.
Yep, can't do anything about that.
I'm going to tap colorless and white and play another Displacer.
I will mana leak the second one because it's not protected by the...
Correct. And I'm going to say go.
Alright, so untap.
So in theory, I could have not played the second Displacer and left the Displacer mana open. The issue is I really don't want to blink anything in the play.
I'm going to take that to 2, and might as well get in for 3.
I will take 3, go to 9.
Because we're kind of racing. If he attacks Teferi with Displacer, I'm okay with Snapcaster dying.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So now I have the issue of do I even want to attack the Teferi? I think the answer is no, actually. So let's go ahead, jam on Noble Hierarch.
Yay.
I'm going to lose a life.
Mm-hmm.
Or do I lose a life? No, I don't. I just tap one of the Hierarchs to play another Hierarch.
Oh, so many hierarchs.
I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah, that looks like that's a clock.
I'm going to attack Randy with 3 Exalted triggers on the stack.
Yep. So I'll take 6, go to 12.
Yep.
So
I will pass the turn.
all right. So a couple things here. That's a great draw right there.
All your draws are great draws, Randy.
Yes, they are.
So let's go ahead. Exile my Eldrazi Displacer, or is it another?
Another.
Okay.
Can't exile himself. He'd be broken if he could keep himself from being
So I'm
bolted.
actually going to flicker his Vendilion Click.
My Medallion Click?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll look at your hand. You can keep that.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then my Splicer's gonna die.
Yep.
And the reason I do that is because now he can't attack with it this turn,
Tick up.
and I knew he probably was gonna take the Battle Skull anyway.
Oh yeah, I can't attack with
Correct.
this, and it's tapped.
Yes.
And that's fine. Pass turn.
So a little bit of saving my life total a little bit.
Yeah, but these things are now huge. So
Yes.
very huge.
So he has 2 cards in hand. There's a non-zero amount chance that's probably just a counter spell, but I think I have to just jam the Battle Skull and let it get force negation.
So it's exile.
Yep. And now,
Yeah, hard casting.
now because I'm losing the race anyway right now, I think I have to kill the Teferi.
I'll block.
Yeah. And because of the 3s, all the triggers just a Snapcatcher dies.
Yep. My turn.
Yep.
All right. Let's do this. Attack you for 3.
I'll take 3.
Okay. He has 1 unknown in hand. Has to be -3, huh?
Yep, so that's why I attacked last turn, because now either he cashes in on his Teferi to draw a card and bounce a Hierarch, which doesn't really affect anything.
I'd most likely bounce a Vendilion Click.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a good call. So I'm going to bounce the Vendilion Click and draw a card.
So spoiler alert, probably getting clicked on my draw step.
No, I'm just going to play this out.
Oh.
And get a germ. Unfortunately, we don't have germ tokens, so there's a germ.
He's going to be disgusting as tap his lands different ways.
Yep.
So, go to my turn?
Yep.
So, my best draw is probably just a Karn and get Stonebridge. But that's not the worst draw. I guess this is what we're doing for red.
Ooh.
Play a Reality Smasher.
Okay.
Go to combat.
Yes.
Attack triggers.
So for 8.
For 8. And then
Or
pass the
sorry,
turn.
From 12 to 4.
Yep.
Alright. So let's see here. I like that. Swing 4.
Well, I'm going to block with a Noble Hierarch.
Yep.
And you will gain 4.
That puts me at 8. We're going to Serum Visions.
Yep. I have to block there because if he just has Lightning Bolt in his hand, I lose the game. So I definitely have to block.
Land for turn.
Yep.
Pass turn.
Go to my draw step.
Yep.
Any effects?
Nope.
Okay. So I'm going to play Cavern of Souls.
Naming
Core.
Okay.
Tap 2 for white.
Mm-hmm.
Cast Stoneforge Mystic.
Yep.
And I'll trigger the Stoneforge Mystic.
Yep.
So, because I can't grab Battle Skull anymore, I actually have a couple of options. I have Sword of Fire and Ice and Sword of Feast and Famine. Which I think I do want to just grab Sword of Feast and Famine. No, I actually do grab Sword of Fire and Ice, mostly because now, yeah, he can block with his Germ token, but he can't block with the Needle Spires or his Vendilion Click in his hand. And then I will hard cast a Sword of Fire and Ice. And then I will go to equip my Reality Smasher with Sword of Fire and Ice. And then Battle Step. Battle you for 7, 8, 9.
So I can block, take 5, 6, 7, go to 1. And I think that's probably the choice here. Yeah. Block, go to 1, but I'll go back up to 5.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, you'll be at 5.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'll draw a
And
card.
you get to draw a card.
That was an interesting draw. His Battle Skull token is dead.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I will say go.
I'll return the Battle Skull to hand.
Yep.
Feels like the old days. So that is a good one. Stoneforge Mystic.
Yep.
Our own Sword of Fire and Ice. Sword of Fire and Ice. I wish I had a Trampler like Reality Smasher. I do not.
Yeah, Reality Smasher is definitely a good incentive to be playing the Eldrazi deck just because it's a hasty boy. It's usually cheaper than what it actually costs. It has trample. It's hard to kill because it's the counter discard effects, otherwise they're countered. Card is very powerful.
Yeah, I'll pass turn.
Okay, go to my upkeep draw step.
Yep, that's fine.
Interesting that it was fine. Because now I'm going to cap for red and white. Or for colorless, I guess. Cast a Thought Not Seer.
So Thought Not Seer is a huge one here. First going to path that.
Alright, and trigger, you will have to discard a card.
Yep, and we will discard the Vendilion Click, and that's the reason I did not click you.
Yep.
And then your Thought Knot Seer.
I'm going to make you exile Batterskull.
Yeah, Batterskull's fine. So both of us don't have Batterskulls.
Yep. And then I'm going to equip my Stoneforge Mystic with a Sword of Fire and Ice.
Mm-hmm.
And go to the battle step.
Yep.
And battle.
Block.
Yep. Getting a free kill on there and saying go.
Alright, so that puts me way down. So let's see here. I don't have a blocker. If I do that, he has to block.
Correct.
And I wish it had trample. It does not.
It just has double strike.
It just has double strike. So let's see. We are going to try and get an answer.
Mm-hmm.
So we need a couple answers actually. Yeah, Thought Knot Seer off the top. Maybe I should have clicked.
Yeah, I think there was a turn there where Randy probably could have killed me, but I think he missed his opportunity. So the turn that you bounced your Batterskull back to your hand, could you not have just flashed in the V-click and then attached the Batterskull to the V-click and killed me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I sure did mess that up. Messed it up.
punts. Gotta love it.
Let's draw 2 cards. Let's see
Randy,
if we can get out of here.
Randy gets to call punts on camera. Now he gets to be the punt on camera.
Yeah. This giving pro blue and red. I needed either a Snapcaster to flash back the path. Yeah, you got this game. That's my bad. So we'll be going to sideboard. On the play, these are the cards I'm bringing in, and I know he's running 4 Displacers, and as you see, he's bringing in Dismember, but it's harder for him to kill the Geist of St. Traff, and then if I can get a sword on it or a Batterskull on it, it's like I got the Angel going in and getting damage. Wear Terror, obviously, because if he gets Karn out, I can float mana if he plays the Michael Synthlatus and then destroy the Karn.
On my side, so most of my sideboard is taken up by the Karn sideboard package, but I do have a couple of Dismembers I want to bring in. It kills his lands, his Needle Spires that he can animate, it kills Snapcaster, it kills Mana Strider, kills Stoneforge. I'm taking out 2 Displacers because I don't want to blink any of those cards. So I do still have 2 in the deck because I'm playing a set, and I think it's still fine. It's just not super hot, but I won game 2, so this is going to be our first sideboarded game, and Randy will be on the play.
Yeah, that's my bad. Tyler talked to me. I should have just put in the V-click equipped with the Batterskull and murdered you. Yeah,
and they were playing cards that we haven't seen play in Modern in a long time. Like, I don't know the last time I've ever seen a Batterskull in play. So just knowing those lines is while we're playtesting it for like indie and stuff.
So I'll keep this 7 because I have this and this and this. So
I'm going to keep this 7 because I have this into this or this if he does this thing, and then I've got this for that.
yeah.
So sounds great.
Play a land and go.
You like drawing cards, right? I like drawing cards. I'm going to lose a life and cast an Ancient Stirrings.
Yep, that's a great card. Since you're doing that, I'm just going to fetch.
Okay.
So I'll go to 19. I'm going to get a Hollow Fountain into play tap.
Ooh, interesting. Well, because Stoneforge Mystic is white, I can't take that card. But I think I want to take this card because this card is just very good at beating up on blue decks. But so is this card. This card actually is because of the Void mechanic, I can hit it with the Ancient Stirrings.
Yeah, let's see what you're getting.
It's going to be Karn the Great Creator.
Karn the Great Creator. Seems like a good choice.
And I'll say go.
Alright, so we've got our white source. Oh, that was a great draw. That sets up pretty nicely. So we're going to go Stoneforge. And, you know, question is what sword do we get? Do we just get Batterskull, or do we actually get a sword? I think on the play I'm
Usual Batterskull, yeah.
Batterskull.
I agree with that.
Alright, and pass turn to you, sir.
So we can go for gold because we need another one of these anyway. But if we whiff, we probably lose the game. But you know, no guts, no glory kind of thing. I'm going to lose life and cast Ancient Stirrings.
Yep, Ancient Stirrings number 2. So it looks like he's probably looking for a land.
I'm putting an Eldrazi Temple at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I could get a white source. I'm going to lose a life. Go fetch a basic Plains. And I'll cast Path to Exile on Stoneforge Mystic.
And that's fine. So Stoneforge Mystic's going to get passed. I am going to get a island.
Yep.
And the question is do you want to do that during my upkeep?
Absolutely not, because then you'll activate your Stoneforge Mystic.
Just wanted to check.
I know how those cards work.
I'll draw. You know, sometimes you just get super lucky. You just draw your second Stoneforge.
Embarrassment of riches.
Yeah. So with that, I think I'm going to get probably Sword of Feast and Famine.
Yeah, and because my removal is usually just Path Exile, like even Pathing Stoneforge doesn't do anything because you can still just cast the Battered Skull at this point. So
Sword of Feast and Famine. Oh, I didn't bring it in, but I do have Sword of Fire. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Sword of Feast and Famine in this particular situation. That's kind of why I wanted to bring it in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were talking about it beforehand. We decided on the play he wants Mana Leak, and on the draw he wants Sword of Feast and Famine. Because being able to Mana Leak my Stoneforge if I have it on turn 2 is more important than having a third
And then
sword.
pass turn to you.
Well,
Things have changed in the world.
because I have this, and I just hope he doesn't have the Mana Leak, I'm just going to jam the Thought-Knot Seer.
Yep, Thought-Knot Seer is pretty good, but let's do this because I don't want him taking this card.
I was going to Brainstorm hide cards. That'd be sweet.
I wish. I wish, but it'll make you think about what you want to do. I'm going to bolt you.
I'm going to take 3.
Alright.
No thought involved. So,
You can't take the land.
cannot take the lands. I don't think I can take the Teferi either. I don't think I care about the Teferi. I think I probably just have to take the Battered Skull. Sword is really good.
Battered Skull being the 4/4 in Vigilance is the best thing against you.
Yeah, and it's just so hard to get rid of too. Yeah, I'll have the Battered Skull. Not be happy about it.
Yep.
And I'll pass the turn.
Alright. We're just going to crack this now. Get another Hallowed Fountain.
Now he can activate his Stoneforge, or he can just play his land and play and equip the sword. But if he taps out for that, I can block the Thought Knot and still.
I don't think I'll do it that way.
Yeah, I think he's gonna end up Teferrying, bouncing my Thought Knot.
Yeah, maybe. It depends on what I draw. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Did not want to draw that card. He can snap bolt my Thought Knot.
Yeah.
But does he want to do that?
Yes.
I think we let him if he wants to. I will go to combat and attack with a Thought Knot Seer.
Snapcaster.
Dissolves.
Target. Lightning bolt.
Sure, and I'm actually going to do some stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to, you're targeting.
Well, I'm going to block first.
Or I'm going before blockers.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to Path Snapcaster Mage.
Okay, so before blockers, that gives me options. We're going to go get...
I'm also going to lose a life and shortcut another path on the Stoneforge Mystic.
Interesting.
Yeah, because he put his sword in, but now he doesn't have anything to equip it to. Because he wanted to do stuff before blockers, I now get to get rid of both of his creatures.
I'm going to activate.
Yeah.
Might as well not waste a mana.
Yeah. And I know he has a Teferi and a blank in hand. Yeah, drawing 3 of my 4 paths, pretty good.
Okay.
And then you're going to take the 4.
I'm going to fetch.
Yeah.
And get a...
Alright, fetch and take 4, he'll be down to 13. I'm assuming you're taking the 4.
Yeah. I should actually be fetching for this and get a plains instead for my basic lands, and then bolt you.
Okay, and I'll go to 10. You had the opportunity there to not bolt and keep in the graveyard for future Snapcaster Mages, but sometimes you just gotta be on the aggro plan. Hope he draws like a Geist and equips it.
These are the dangerous times of this deck right now.
Yeah, because he is gonna get to Teferi, draw another. He gets 3 draws next turn.
Teferi, we'll bounce that.
Yeah, he'll
And
draw 2 cards.
Draw. So Teferi will go to 1. Unfortunately, I hit no creatures, so pass turn.
That is what I like to hear. Ooh, but that is an interesting card that I really want to play.
It's a plains.
Yeah, because now I can cast Karn the Great Creator.
And I can cast a Mana Leak.
Yep, and I can say go, because I cannot respond to Mana Leak.
Yep. And I like that idea. And we'll just tick this guy up and pass turn.
Yep, because I'm so clever, I'm going to play my other Karn the Great Creator.
And I'm just going to play a Snapcaster Mage.
Dang.
And we will
Yeah.
Mana Leak that Karn the Great Creator. My turn?
Yep.
Yay! I love playing Snapcaster Mage. It's so good. We'll tick up. We will equip.
Yep.
Swing for 4.
For 6. Go
And then-
4.
Yeah, and then I'll draw a card.
Yep.
Oh, Magic's so nice to me. Your go.
So, probably just dead to a lightning bolt. So here we're going to cast a Thought Knot Seer.
And I am going to Magic.
Yep. So I'm going to lose a life and cast a Noble Heart and say go.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot.
And we're gonna be dead. You're so dead there. He could fairy bounce my hierarch
Yep.
there. This still just attack.
All right. I will probably change because I happen to like having the option of getting Sword of Feast of Famine.
Yeah. So you're gonna take the Mana Leak out.
Yeah, 1 mana leak out.
Yeah. Mana Leak did look really good there. I will say.
Yeah, but you know, there's 4 in the deck. Actually, I can probably take out a Hieroglyphic Illumination.
That's probably more fair. I think I like that more.
Yeah. So I'm playing Hieroglyphics over Ops.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you get to look at 2 cards.
Yeah.
Necessary, maybe. If
Well,
you decide not to keep it.
If you're in the blue-white version and you're playing like a Terminus package, you probably want the Ops over the Hieroglyphic, but just in Jeskai, you like the Hieroglyphic's fine. So, pretty interesting draw. I can do this and that, so I think I'll keep. Man, this is the most cards I've ever kept with Eldrazi ever.
I don't know about this hand. This is pretty okay. It's medium. If it was a Stoneforge, this would be a keep, but it is not. So, off we go. 7.
Wait, he's cheating over there.
I know. I am going to keep this, but we're going to put this card on the bottom. It's a risk, but I think this might get us out of it. So
we're going to thin a little bit, go to 19.
going to get a green source,
Get
an
a-
Ancient Sterns.
Forest and play Noble Hierarch.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
That way if he has a path, he can path my Hierarch and it does the same thing.
because I did sideboard out 1 bolt.
Yep.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I like that. That is actually really good here. We'll play this, and we're just going to play a Serum Visions.
Oh baby, I get to untap with a Noble Hierarch? That feels like I'm cheating.
Gonna keep it like that because we drew this, and we'll say go. I'm really good at Magic. What can I say?
Plays perfect, draws perfect. Alright, so we're actually going to do this one first, because then we'll get to shuffle everything back in with that. But, no, I
It's
think,
not about Stoneforge.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually going to resolve it that way. Cause I
We're
think
playing Stoneforges, man.
Stoneforge Mystic.
Yep.
Did it, resolved, gonna find a better
It
circle.
resolves.
Could have done it the other way, but I actually wanted to keep some cards on the bottom more than likely. 8 strings.
So I have an option here.
To force-
This really does nothing. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna be way behind.
That's what I love to hear.
It's alright.
Ooh, speaking of way behind, let's grab a Thought Knot Seer.
Okay, super behind.
Awkwardly, as it sits right now, can't cast that card. Say go. I have no colorless mana.
Oh, you know what? Sometimes you just draw like you're supposed to draw. So we will bolt and pass turn.
Yeah, but fortunately, I didn't grab a Waste with my Prismatic because I had a Brush Land in hand, which
Yeah.
does tap for colorless.
That's fine. So now you have some choices here. Geist, Teferi, or Force. This one's probably not off of it.
Yeah.
So it's between these 2.
Yeah, I don't think I ever care about Force. Geist is real hard for me to answer, and if he just plays the fairy, I kill it. So we're going to take the Geist.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now if he bounces this, I can just attack with a Hierarch, kill it. So go. And then if he plays it and does draw a blue card, he can't even activate his Force. He's in a pickle, Rick.
We'll play this. I'll bounce that to draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
So, my choices are... Oh, never mind. If, my deck's great. I don't have to think that hard. Play my Eldrazi Temple.
Yep, so you're way ahead.
Figured it out. I'm going to go to combat, attack,
And then Thought Knot.
and then I'm going to leave my green and white open in case I Thought Notes here.
Yep, so you get Mana.
I'm going to take the Mana Leak, and he has 3 lands and a Force negation, and that is a wonderful
Yep.
pass the turn.
So we need some miracles. Oh, that's pretty good.
Hopefully you don't have exactly the Miracle Terminus.
I don't have the Miracle Terminus, but I like drawing cards, so I'll draw 2 cards again.
Yep.
Go ahead.
We're gonna do this till the cows come home.
Yeah.
Let's play another land, attack to fairy for 1. I will make that trade every day. I'm going to cast Thought Knot Seer. Take the Stoneforge. He has which lands? Okay, an Enforce.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna lose a life. Cast a Stoneforge Mystic.
Yep. That's gonna put me way behind.
And I'm gonna find a sword that kills Randy. Fire and ice.
Yep. And I think that draw really sucked.
Finally.
Yeah. I drew a bunch of lands. This game, you got it. I'll be on the play.
Sweet. I'll draw these action.
Yeah.
This is for the marbles. We're going to an actual game 5.
Yeah. That was the one time Force of Negation really isn't that well, because, you know,
I play creatures.
you're playing more creatures. So I think I'm going to bring in the Mana Leak
Over the Force.
over the Force and probably bring back Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, that's one of the good things that I really like about the Eldrazi decks. Not even just the green-white, but like the colorless Eldrazi. I like that it attacks on 2 different fronts. Because if it's just creatures, you just bring a removal. But then you also have to worry about the Karn package, which is all non-creature spells that stops you from winning the game.
Yeah.
So it attacks on multiple axes. It's great. It feels good every time.
I think I'll keep this.
So this hand has lands and spells, so we will keep.
I'm going to take 3. I'm going to play a Serum Visions off of this, but I want to make sure that I have blue manas.
That's very reasonable.
And red manas.
Yep.
Need the manas.
You should just grab basic planes.
No, I want to be able to cast things.
Exactly. Deal.
Serum Visions. Draw, and then scry. I would have rather have drawn that one. So that one can go to the bottom, that can go there. And yep, last turn.
Going to Prismatic Vista into a basic forest and play a hierarchy again.
Seems great. Last turn to me.
I will pass the turn after that.
Alright, so we're going to untap, upkeep, draw. We're going to take 2, and then gain 3. And pass turn.
Ha! Randy foolishly fell for my trap card.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to pay 2 life and play 2 Noble Hierarchs.
Okay. He's got a lot of noble hierarchs.
So noble.
So noble they are. I'll play this and pass turn.
Yep. So, it's Randy. He's probably got a Mana Leak. So we drew the land, which will help out immensely for that Mana Leak. And I'll cast Stoneforge Mystic.
Seems great.
Trigger Stoneforge Mystic.
Stoneforge Mystic is triggered.
This is something that's any universe where I don't want to just grab a Better Skull.
Battle Skull's so good.
It is really good.
It's really, really good. And then you get to attack for 2.
Yeah, I do like attacking. So I'm going to go to the battle step into you.
Yep.
I'm going to tap this and cast an Ancient Stirrings.
You have 3 cards.
I have 3 cards.
That I will manly.
Yeah.
Because, you know what? Your cantrips are better than my cantrips.
Feels great. You should just add Faithless Looting to your deck.
Yeah. I'll play this and pass turn.
Okay. So, now I get to do cool hood rat things with my friends. So I definitely think I'm going to Batter Skull this turn.
Battle Skull seems cool.
I think we're going to start off with an Ancient Stirrings though.
Yep.
Just seeing our options. In case we drew something like that. But I think I just need another land. So I'm actually going to grab a Cavern of Souls. Play Cavern of Souls, name Eldrazi.
Seems great.
Go to combat. Attack you for 2.
So him playing Eldrazi kind of sucks here. So I'm going to be forced to do the Statcaster.
Snapcast Range Resolves.
Lightning Helix.
Sure. Okay. I will say go.
Alright.
Float a green or float a white mana.
Yep. Go to combat.
I'll activate another white mana and flash in a Batter Skull.
Okay. Before declare.
Or, yeah, sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Destroy.
And I'll make sure I didn't have 3 mana.
Swing 2.
I will take 2. Go to 15.
Go ahead.
Now, as long as he doesn't have another mana leak, this Carny Boy is going to resolve.
I have resolves.
That is what I like to hear. Now we get to take a gander at my sideboard.
Yeah, it's a huge sideboard.
It is a sweet, sweet package. 1 card in hand. I don't think I'm going to attack with that this turn. So what can he do that kills me if he draws? I might pick up the Walking Ballista here. So my 3 options are going to be these 2 or Liquid Metal Coating. Because you never grab Mycosynthetics first because you can't cast it, and I'm pretty far away from casting it as it is anyway. So I think I'm going to grab the Liquid Metal Coating here.
Okay.
For now. Con's going to go to 3.
Yep.
And I will say go.
Alright, so... That was a pretty good draw. In fact, that was excellent. Because now we can just... Snapcaster.
Get a bolt.
And we'll trade.
Yeah, we'll trade.
Alright. Go ahead.
Yeah, we knew that was an option. So not super surprised by that turnout. I'm going to go ahead and jam the Liquid Metal Coating for future. And I will actually cast it like this.
That way you have path mana.
Yeah. And I'm going to pay 4 life and dismember your Snapcaster Mage.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Alright, so we need some good cards. That's a pretty good one. We got 3 white sources, so we'll cast Serum Visions.
Both pretty light on cards right now, which is definitely an advantage for him, I think.
Yep.
Especially with the Needle Spires. Card's scary.
Yeah. 2-1 that does stuff.
Play a land and say go.
Alright. Activate.
Yep, I'm gonna go to 10.
Oh, no, it costs 4 to activate. I'm not activating.
Okay. I'm still gonna go to 10.
Alright.
We did it.
If I had Vigilance.
Fetch for a basic waste.
On camera, too.
On camera. Love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, because I'm playing on Eldrazi, I will draw Eldrazi. Say go? Am I go?
Yeah. There's no, too much resources.
Ooh, look at me go.
Well, that was 3 to activate it. That's what I get.
So good at this game. I'm gonna tap Camera Souls for white and play Eldrazi Displacer.
Seems great.
And pass the turn.
That's pretty good too. It's like I can draw just like you. It looks like.
That card is scary.
We'll bounce, and I'll draw a card.
Yep.
Play land. Say go.
I'll draw. For white, Eldrazi Displacer. Say go.
That's pretty good. I like that. Stoneforge Mystic.
Stoneforge results.
Let's see, what can we get? Number 1 answer to get with Stoneforge still.
Yep, still just what you want to grab.
I'm going to tick that up.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things. I'm going to play a land, pass turn.
Let's go ahead and path the Stoneforge Mystic. Yep.
I will go get a basic land.
Yep, I'm doing that because I'm going to attack the Teferi on my turn.
Yep, go figure.
I will play a land and go to combat. I will attack Teferi Time Raveler.
So I could activate the Needle Spire, but he could just blink it because he has a waste.
Yep, and that sounds wasteful.
Yeah, it sounds super wasteful. I've got to find an answer for that Displacer. So, bye Teferi. I would like to see a path or a bolt of my own.
I would like him to see neither of those, and I will pass the turn.
Path or a bolt would be good. Now, I have enough mana to play the Batterskull, but he just blinks the charm. I think the Batterskull's better on the field than in my hand, just in case he does play Thought-Knot Seer, and then it's exiled forever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we're just gonna put it on the field and play a land and pass it.
Yeah, I'm gonna exile the token.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we all know what's going on there.
So now he has to keep mana up because Needle Spires is on the field.
Yep, and I'm going to attack for 3.
Yep. 16.
Say go.
So by doing that, and it's almost like I have enough to equip and do those things. That was the best draw.
That is unfortunate.
That was a great draw. That is a Teferi, the Time Rattler.
Yep.
And we're going to bounce your Displacer again. And now I can try to get in for 4. I bought a turn with this. Let's see if he has removal. Activate.
Yep.
Swing 4 at you.
Alright, so I actually had to wait for him to attack there before I kill it because otherwise he'd be able to bounce it with that. But I do have the Path to Exile for the Needle Spire.
And I think I have one more basic land, so paths are soon going to be swords.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we want to talk about best draws. I'm going to tap Cavern of Souls for red
Oh no.
and cast Reality Smasher.
Smasher.
And I will smash at Teferi.
Yep, my Teferi. That is. Now we have a problem.
We have the solution.
We have a problem, Houston. It would be nice to draw answers. Path would be okay.
Path is awkward because you have to discard the last card in your hand.
Stoneforge is a good answer. Stoneforge.
Yep.
Sword of Feast and Famine.
Yep. Fortunately, none of the swords give protection from colorless, so I can always Displacer his stuff.
We will play said sword and equip said sword.
Yep.
And pass turn. So now if he plays the Displacer, I have options.
Tron. So I will tap Cavern for red.
Mm-hmm.
Or for white, or it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Displacer.
Yep.
Awkwardly, I think I do end up needing to blink the Stoneforge just so I can get in for some damage.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could just pass. I think I lose the long-term race because of the Batter Skull.
And then Needle Spire.
And the Needle Spires. Decisions. Garage looks like Precision Collision. I will pass the turn. Or, I'm sorry, I'm gonna... No, yeah. I'll pass turn.
I will return this to my hand.
Yep.
Untap.
I could have just attacked with the Reality Smasher there,
Draw.
because it's probably a free attack, but I think I might need it for a blocker.
Stoneforge.
Yep. He has the Fire and Ice left, is the only weapon left.
Fire Axe.
But now he basically has a free shuffle effect, because I'm going to be able to just blink his Stoneforges a bunch.
Pass turn.
Yeah. You always just let him go to combat, because there's nothing you can do at that point. As far as like equipping, I am going to exile your Stoneforge. Yep.
Get a journal.
Yep. I'm going to go to my turn. That was a decent draw. Aegis Strings?
Yep. That's a turn to draw.
That was worst possible, probably.
Ooh. Love it. I need you to...
It was Ancient Stirrings, double Stoneforge, and then Plains.
Yeah, I need you to whiff for a minute.
Gonna play my Eldrazi Temple.
Which, you know, because of the Eldrazi Temple, you get more activations of the
Yeah.
Displacers. Because it works for abilities too.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I am going to go ahead, because there's no reason not to play my Talisman here.
Yeah.
I think I need to start getting in there.
Mm-hmm. So you can blink both creatures.
I think I don't blink both creatures yet. I think I just attack for 5.
Okay. So we want to activate.
Yep.
Move to blocks.
Sure.
All 3 blocking the Smasher.
Okay. Now that blockers are declared, I'm going to exile the Battle Skull token. And I will, that's just a 4, it only does 4 damage, right?
Double strike, yeah.
I'm going to exile his Stoneforge stick.
Okay.
Yep.
So
You're only doing 4 damage to
4
this.
damage to that, and then
I'll
he'll do
triple
4
4.
damage to me.
Yep.
And this will die.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I will say go.
Alright, so that leaves 2 Stoneforges on the field, and a Batter Skull, and enough mana to do a whole lot of stuff.
Yep.
So, we kind of want to make sure that our Batter Skull, so we're going to equip.
Yep.
We we are going to equip.
Yep.
And we'll play this land. And then combat.
I'm sorry, I'm so stupid.
I know.
No, I should have responded to the equipping of that.
Oh. You have a dismember?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll back it up.
Yeah.
So it's 5 mana to equip. So
Yeah.
I'm going to equip target there.
I am going to pay the 4 life and dismember his Stoneforge Mystic there.
Okay. So I haven't equipped this yet.
Correct.
So
I'm going to go 6.
with that, I can activate this
Mhm.
to bring in Sword of Fire and Ice.
Yep.
Okay. So this will be dismembered. Okay.
Yep.
So now I'm still going to equip the Sword of Feast and Famine.
Yep.
All right. And there's a couple reasons why we want to do that. We're going to play our land still, and we are going to attack.
Can I read this real quick?
Yep.
Make sure I know everything does.
You discard a card, and I get to untap all my lands.
So, I might actually let him kill my Displacer here.
I think you do, because if you don't, I'm going to untap, and all this mana here with Batter Skull and being able to equip this so it can,
No, I'm going to take 3. I'll take 3.
Okay, so you'll take 3.
Go to 3, and then I'll just be dead to a lightning bolt.
You discard all your cards. So now, with that,
Because this leaves me the out. If I draw a Reality Smasher, he's dead.
not necessarily, because I get to do this. I get to return this,
Yeah.
and then cast this, put another germ out.
Yep.
And might as well quit and say go. So now, where he's got the Displacer again, I need to bolt the Displacer. I need
Well,
an
no,
answer
he
for the
just
Displacer.
bolts me and then I die.
I know.
I'm gonna draw.
I needed an answer for the Displacer first.
Play Eldrazi Temple.
Yep.
Actually, not the worst because that gives me a lot of activations.
Yeah, it does.
Let's go ahead and exile your token
Mm-hmm.
and attack you for 8.
Yep. So I'm at 4.
I will say go.
Path to Exile would be good. That is not good.
Because now we can no longer attack anymore.
That's not true. I'll equip.
Sure.
Tax that.
Sure. Exile it.
That's the fun tricks with Batter Skull
Yep.
and Snapcaster. I'm still dead.
Yeah.
So I died because I drew a mana leak late in the game.
Yep.
Ha!
So good.
Ha!
So in the days of Stoneforge versus Stoneforge wins, just as long as it has spaghetti friends to help.
Yeah. So Eldrazi Displacer won you the game.
Best card of the deck. Shouldn't have gone to 2. Not something I was right. Like the Dismembers also were really much there.
So if I ever got Geist of Saint trapped on the field, I don't think Displacer and your Reality Smasher, I'm just equipping and being able to block left and right.
Yeah, Geist is really hard to deal with this version of the deck because with the normal colors you can always dust it.
So, yeah. And one of the things is like Todd's list had 4 or 3 Geist, and I cut it down to 2.
Maybe that's wrong.
Maybe it's right to go to 3.
You can convince me that you need a 3rd Geist, especially if you're playing swords.
Yeah, I think bolting Karn was wrong. I should have bolted your creature and then attacked Karn.
Yeah, I think so too. I also shouldn't have got the Ligament. I should have just got the Ensnaring Bridge.
Yeah.
I think. But if I got the Ensnaring Bridge there, I can't attack through it, so.
That was some fun magic.
That was interesting. That was a very good game 5.
Yeah. I shouldn't have gone to game 5. I should have won.
Yo, he said at the beginning.
I messed up. Hey, it's learning. You gotta get used to the decks.
On this day, Pink Hat is the victor, the greatest of all time, some might say.
I still like my record against you. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
All right. Join us next time on Randy versus Pink Hat.